All right, now let's continue. So to fix this error that we have, when we go back, it's overflowing, you can see. So to fix this, we need to go inside this alignment widget, and then this row, this stack is returning this column. Okay, so we need to wrap this column with a single child scroll view. Okay, single child scroll view, and then let's hot restart. If we hold here, now you can see that we don't have that overflow error. Okay, great. So which means let's also do the same to this alignment left widget, which is this one. So let's also wrap it with a single child scroll view, because we're also going to use it. Okay, great. And then now the next thing is let's add some more effects. When we long press here, you can see it's coming up, but let's blur the background there. Okay, so that we can get that nice look. Okay, we want to focus on this. All right, so let's go on ahead and do that. So here, first let's close these, we don't need them. Here in the reactions context menu, up here on this center, let's wrap this with another widget. Okay, so what we are going to do is we can wrap this, put the cursor here, and then wrap with a widget. So this is going to be a it's called backdrop filter widget. Okay, so here let's add the filter. So the filter is going to be the image, it's called what, image filter, like that. Image filter, this one, dot blur. Okay, then let's just do corporate suggestion. This is the blur, like the blur direction. Okay, so once we call this, the background is going to be blurred. Okay, so let's hot reload, then let's try it again. Great, now you can see we have that nice effect. Okay, all right, now our application is looking nice. Yeah, this is what we want. Okay, now that we have put these blur effects, let's handle now these cases of clicking. Okay, so this reply, copy and delete, this is just a few that I've put. You guys, if you want, you can put more options here. All right, this is just a small demonstration. I mean, what we have learned, you know now how to put the rest here. All right, so let's go on and add the click actions to work. Okay, so let's come down here. First, we are going to start with the menu here, not the menu. Let's start with the emojis, I mean the reactions. Yeah, so here the reactions, what we'll do is first we are going to set this the way we were setting the state to the clicked index, and then now after we do that, we just need to get the clicked reaction. Okay, so here we are calling widget on reaction clicked, and then we are getting that reaction. But now instead of doing this, we can directly call the method now to send this reaction to the message. Okay, so this, we can go back here and then we can look for our method. Where is that? It was send reaction to message, this method. Okay, which is this. So this method just needs the reaction and the message ID, the things that we already have in that class. So what we're going to do is just to get this method, copy it, and then come inside here and then just call it inside the here. Okay, let's call it up here. So let's just import all of these, then import the chat provider as well. So okay, so which means we need to pass this contact ID and then the group ID, okay, to do that, because now we are doing inside here, we are not doing back there. Or what we can do is we can await, okay. Let's see what we can do here. When we go, where is our here, let's see, is that the future? Where is our click? Where is our navigation? Here, where we are navigating to this. So after we navigate here, we can do dot then, okay. So when we come back here, if we want, when we come back here, we can now get the it has done more. So we can, if we come back now, we can do this, okay. On context menu, clicked, and then we do what, because if the value, if it is a context menu inside there, when we navigate, we can just put the value if it is a context menu, okay, and then we do what is there. But this method can also work as well, or we can just directly call it from there, okay. So it's going to be entirely up to you guys. This one, it returns a value, and then we're just going to check that value, and then we'll send the message the same way we did, okay. But no, let's not use this method. I was just telling you that there is an option also to wait for this navigation when we come back and then send the message. But what we want is inside here is to wait when we click here, we do the animation and send the message and then pop it, okay. That's what we want. The other method was popping it and then sending the message. This method of calling it here, okay. So here, let's pass this contact ID, and then also on the group ID. So this one, what we're going to do is up here, let's pass the contact ID, okay. It's going to be required this dot contact UID, which is going to be the string, and then this is group ID, it's going to be also a string, okay. Let's pass another group ID. This is going to be a string. Great. Now we can call this method, but now since it's in here, let's give it a few, let's make it a future, okay. We're going to make this a future method, and then we're going to put async keyword there. All right, and then now we await. So inside this chat provider, it's already a future method. So here, let's also just await. All right, so now we can send the reaction to message, which is sending a reaction and a message ID. So this method, let's call it here, okay. Let's just say first this is going to be asynchronous, and then also here we're going to say await, send the reaction to message. So message ID, we know that it's coming from a message, it's called widget dot message ID, widget dot message ID, yeah. So that's how we are going to send that message, and then after this is done, we are going to navigate, okay. So here we are going to say dot when completed. Let me just bring it down. So we can just navigate here, but I don't want it to say, to bring up that color navigator dot pop, okay. So this is the error that I don't want. That's why I want to say dot when complete. So just make sure that completes, and then we navigate here. All right, so that's how we are going to add that emoji. Let's go on ahead and give it a try. Let's see. Okay, here we need to pass the contact UID, which is going to come from widget.contact UID. We also need to pass the group ID. Now let's give it a try. Okay, what's the problem here? So reaction context menu, let's just hot reload. It's reading an error because this was already open before we send. Okay, so let's click there and then let's try to put a reaction here. You can see that we have put the reaction. We can also, okay, why is it stuck? Our application is stuck. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's hot reload. We don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna hot reload again. All right, let's hot reload and then try it again. Okay, now, okay, it's stuck again. Okay, something is wrong here. Let's see, maybe we're not popping it correctly. Let's see what's going on. Everything looks okay here. Let's go back in here. Okay, this is where we are popping it after it. Okay, so this is what is causing it. Okay, we are calling set state when we have left the screen, because once it's done here, it's popping, and then after this delay we are calling the set state. Okay, so let's remove this. We don't need it, because once we are done we are popping, and then when we come back this is back to false. Okay, so it should work now. Let's hot reload. Let's try another. Okay, it's still reloading. Let's get inside there and then let's try another one like this. Okay, yeah, the application now it's still responding. If we try to change this one, you can see even here we are bringing this, so we need to animate properly for this side. Okay, so let's try this. Great. All right, so now that that is done, let's move on to this. Okay, so let's see, where is that? So this one we can remove. Next, this one is okay. We know that when we bring up this we can't play. Okay, and then now it's time to come here. So this one here, let's also get that method inside here, which we were calling on. So this we still need it here. Okay, because when we bring, okay, now we are going to have a problem. Okay, or actually no, this one we are going to be calling it, we are just, if the icon is plus, we are going to be popping and then calling it. Okay, let's just do it before we go to the bottom menu, because right now you see that if we click this, it's just going to add it. Okay, like that. But what we want is to bring this bottom sheet. Okay, that's what we want. So here now is maybe where we can use the other method. Okay, because what we want is when you click the plus icon, we want to pop this and then bring the bottom sheet up. All right, I hope you get what I'm saying. Okay, now we can come back here and use this. Okay, So we actually need to await here, not say when completed. We actually need to await for a boolean. Let's wait for the value and then await. Okay, so here let's put async keyword. All right, great. Now that we have a bool here, down here we're just going to check now if value, we are going to show this emoji keyboard. So now you can see Copilot already knows. Now inside the emoji keyboard we can call this method. Okay, so let's retry that. Let's hot reload. Now when we hold here and then we place that, okay, we have a problem now. Is not the subtype. Okay, I see why we are having that error, because we didn't call the pop. Okay, so inside here, where is that? So here we don't want to call this just yet. Okay, first we need to have a check if we need to check if the icon, the reaction that we clicked is a price icon. The same exact thing we were doing here in that method. Where is that method? This one here. Okay, so we're just gonna copy this if it's a plus icon. Okay, then here let's paste that, then let's close it out like that. Okay, so if it's a plus icon, we don't need that. We're just gonna say navigator dot pop, and then we need to pass now that boolean, okay, which is true. All right, so here let's put a context. All right, so here we just need to check this else. If it's not this is going to happen. Okay, so to stop this, or we can just return here, or we can put it in the else. Okay, so that we make sure only one method runs here, either it's a plus or it's these other reactions like that. Now let's do that again. Let's give it a try. Now if it's this one, is going to pop and then call our show bottom sheet, and then everything else is the same. If we get inside here, let's hold and then let's try the plus. You see it's popping and then it's calling this. Okay, so also just to smooth it out, to show that animation, let's have a delay of this one. Okay, so here let's have a future dot delay, exactly that. But now let's cut this, then put them inside here, paste. Let's hot reload. If we hold okay, maybe it's still loading. Yeah, it's still loading. Let's click there, then if we hold there, if you click a plus, you can see that it's delaying and then it's bringing up that. So maybe to also have this animation for this to come down here to play, let's have more delay. Okay, so also when we click elsewhere, we're not calling this. Okay, which is we need to handle. Okay, when we just click outside of this. Okay, so now let's handle that case as well. But before that, I want to increase this duration to something like 7, so that we can watch, we can even see that animation. Let's hold click that. If we click this and then do that, so it's taking some time now to pop. Okay, because we are delaying here, it's it's popping out in here. We just need to keep it like that. Yeah, I think it's okay. So what we can do is here to keep it like this, and then here we delay to call this. Okay, even here, let's after it has popped, we can have a delay here. Okay, future, yeah, now we can call that, but this is too much. We want that 700 that I meant. I need 2 here. Okay, let's hot reload. So I hope you are getting what I'm doing here. I want to delay like this so that I show that plus animation pausing. Then after it pops, these 200 milliseconds, we show that message coming down. I mean, we see that message bubble coming down. If we click here, you can see that's now this is showing. So maybe we have to put 300 here. So if we hold and then let's do that, yeah, you can see now we are watching that message come, and then okay, now we're having a problem because what is it doing? It's coming back to here. That is not what we want. Okay, because we are popping also here. This is Copilot's code that again we didn't review. Okay, let's remove this pop. Let's hot restart. It was popping there and also popping here. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's loading. We have just stayed too long in this screen. Let's be patient. Just be patient, guys. Let's finish up everything. It's going to be fun when we have a nice looking application. Okay, now we are okay. Let's try this one. So it goes back first, and then this bottom sheet is coming up. Okay, great. Now let's undo this case. First of all, let me change this. I don't want the plus to be there. Let's pick something unique, something like this. Yeah, great. So now let's handle this. When you click outside here, when you click here, you can see that it's got an error. Okay, so let's see how we can sort out that. So this one, let's remove that. We just need to make sure that this we just need to tell it that this can be now. Okay, so here let's put a question mark so that we know that this can be now, and then also here before we do that, we check if this is not equal to now and its value. That's when this will happen, else it won't happen. So let's hot reload. Let's just wait for it. If we get inside here, now we don't press here, we can click outside, it's going to cancel. Okay, even now when we go here, we can just pick an emoji and it works. Alright, so now the next thing to do is we need to do the same thing that we have done here to bring this up, to do it this side. You can see that it's awkward. We are bringing up things from this side, but we know we have clicked this side. Okay, the next thing is to animate this to this side, also to animate, to bring the everything this side. Okay, this one we are bringing them this side, this one also let's bring them this side. So this I'm going to leave you guys to do that. If you won't manage, we'll do them in the next video. So just try to what I'm going to give you a hint here. What we can do here to achieve this is first of all, before we even get to do that, let's add click events here, because we have put here to do what we're doing. We also need to reply, and then we also need to call this to copy, and then also we need to delete. So even that, guys, I will leave it to you, and then if you want, do it in the next video. That's what we will do. Okay, we are going to do the reply and copy, and then maybe we can even finish up by doing the delete, so that all of this is done. Okay, great. So for you guys, you can add the reply function and the copy. You know that we have already done these in this class. Okay, now is just to do it in this one. So the reply is, of course, we need to click it and then come out of this, pop this, and then bring that reply thing here. Okay, and then the copy, this is going to be too easy. It's just copy to clipboard, and then the delete you can try also. Okay, if you won't manage, just watch the next video. Is the video that we are going to add all these methods. And then also, once you do that, you can also do this thing to animate it, like how we are doing, what we are doing with this. Okay, so that it can look nice. So thank you, guys. I'll see you in the next video.